Now at 5, flooding all across our valley. Our weather team tracking and more rain is on the way as neighbors and businesses begin to assess the damage.
Plus, U.S.-Canada relations in the spotlight as it's night one of the Golden Knights in the second round of the playoffs. We touch base with fans traveling from out of the country for tonight's big matchup.
Plus, breaking down crying before the judge. What is next for the man accused of hitting and killing a high school senior?
And we do start here at 5 o'clock with breaking news involving the weather. Thanks for staying with us at 5. I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. Right now, flash flood warning in effect for our general area. A viewer sending in the video that's about to pop up on your TV. There it is, showing what some of us saw earlier this afternoon that is then leading to some of this flash flooding.
So Town Square, just south of the Strip, actually hit pretty hard this afternoon. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Tysmaneski is live near Sunset and Las Vegas Boulevard with a closer look at it. Ryan?
Yeah, Denise, Brian, the burst of rain was pretty quick, but it had a hefty impact. It was really strong. It actually pushed rocks into the road over here. Clark County Public Works crews just wrapping up, cleaning it up. It only took them about an hour, but basically the rain was so strong it pushed all the rocks from this landscaping into the right lane of this road. It's the one that's kind of right near the Tacos El Gordo next to Town Square. So anybody who wanted to turn into Town Square would have to go around and swerve into the next lane and then come back in to make that right turn. So crews got over here and now it's all cleaned up. And earlier that traffic light was also out too. Now it's back on. So inside the mall, at least 2 businesses are closed while they clear out flooding. This video is from the inside of the Yard House. People around the mall tell me that that restaurant evacuated once a pipe burst. While there are puddles of rain around the mall, there's also some hail that hit the area, looking like some patches of snow around Town Square. I talked to a Henderson man who says it's been a while since we've seen weather like this in the area.
It's crazy. Because we don't get that much rain, so it's kind of hard to believe that it actually, rained as much as it did.
That rain leaving some parts of the mall flooded throughout the afternoon. Crews are still working to clean it up. I also spoke with some of the employees of the businesses that were closed from the flooding. They said they're working to get things opened as soon as possible. I'm going to send it back to you. Reporting live near Las Vegas Boulevard and Sunset, Ryan Tysmaneski, 8 News Now.
And thank you. Let's look live outside together from the Red Rock camera at what has been, this is the wettest month of May on record so far. Jerry Brown in, and Jerry is tracking this flash flood warning.
Yeah, well, it's amazing to get this much moisture this early in the month. There's no doubt about that. And you can see still dark clouds aloft. Temperatures, well, have rebounded a little since earlier this afternoon. Still in the 60s out at Reed, 71 North Las Vegas, 72 Nellis, and 70 down at Henderson with a northeast breeze at 10 miles an hour. There they go. Let's run this through once more. And look, between 1 and 2:05 this afternoon, Reed picked up 0.61 of an inch of, that's heavy rainfall and a lot of electricity associated with those storms. And with all that electricity, we do have a flash flood warning in effect down the 93, just southeast of Boulder City, just before you get to Dolan Springs there in Arizona. And our computer is telling us that there's more stuff heading our way after dark, although I think it should wrap itself out of here by midnight. And then, hey, then things look pretty good as we start to warm up heading into Mother's Day weekend. Maybe a little too warm for comfort, though, by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. I'll have that forecast for you, though, up ahead. Denise and Brian, back to you.
Jerry, it is night one of the Golden Knights versus the Edmonton Oilers. This is the second round of the NHL playoffs.
The Canadian team and their fans come into the city at a time when some of their countrymen are threatening boycotts, canceling Las Vegas vacations. We have team coverage. 8 Sports Now director Chris Matthews. They're in Toshiba Plaza. We'll go to Chris in a bit, but first, 8 News Now's Jessamine Woke speaking to Canadian tourists. What did you find?
Hey guys, I caught up with tourists as they were arriving at the airport and asked them how they're feeling through it all. What are you most excited about?
Watching the Oilers beat Vegas.
We've come to watch the Golden Knights win.
Obviously go watch the game, and then after that, see the sights.
Tourists from Canada excited to be here for the game. It comes as Las Vegas tourism officials say they're seeing fewer Canadians because of the trade war between the countries. Canada is the #1 country for international visitors here. Golden Knight Riley Smith's parents were among the Canadians here who still held out some hope the 2 countries can work it out.
Our son Riley plays for the Knights, so we're here for game 1 and 2.
We're Canadian. We believe they'll work it out. and it'll be better for everyone.
We know that they're our closest neighbor, and we want the collaborative relationship we've always had, and we know with our new Prime Minister, we will have that again.
The Canadian Prime Minister in the Oval Office today telling reporters the countries are stronger when they work together.
And I look forward to, addressing some of those issues that we have, but also finding those areas of mutual cooperation.
And many tourists I spoke to echoed the same sentiment.
We like Americans, and we hope we can get past this. At the end of the day, we're neighbors, and you have to get past any differences we have, and I know we will get past this.
Because a lot of people are hurt about the whole situation, because I look at the things that have been said, but it'll turn around.
Now, for the most part, every Canadian tourist I spoke to shared that same perspective of hope and unity, saying that the tensions are not going to stop them from traveling here. However, there were a few tourists that I spoke to who did not want to be on camera, who tell me they don't even want to buy American products anymore. Live from the newsroom, Jessamine Wolk, 8 News Now.
Well, that's one thing about Las Vegas sports. It draws people from all over the country, all over the world. Continuing our team coverage now. There's just a few hours now until puck drop. 8 Sports Now director Chris Matthews in the thick of the action at Toshiba Plaza. Chris?
How you doing, guys? Yeah, I'll tell you what, you mentioned all these fans coming from all over the world. A lot of them from Edmonton here. Of course, Golden Knights fans showing up in force here out at Toshiba Plaza. You can see over on my left shoulder, these fans are fired up. They're getting ready for, you can kind of see the little mix of Oiler fans in there, but it's round 2, Knights and Oilers kicking things off tonight. Now, these two teams split their 4-game series, and really, Vegas has kept that Edmonton all-star Connor McDavid in check, but it's the postseason, so you can certainly throw out the numbers. Now, the two teams met in the postseason in 2023, Vegas winning the series in 6 games. It was that pivotal Game 5 that turned things around for the Knights, scoring 3 goals in about 2 minutes. Now, they won the game, won the series, and eventually went on to win the Stanley Cup. The great Connor McDavid recalls that nightmare that changed the way the Oilers played moving forward.
Think about that Game 5. We have the lead and find ourselves on a 5-on-3. Can't put ourselves in that position, and obviously we got to grab it there. We gave up 3 and however many minutes there, and the game's kind of flipped. So again, all learning lessons along the way.
All right, so Edmonton used that series to kind of springboard themselves into last year's Cup final. I think the biggest advantage that Vegas is going to have in this thing is defense. They're more physical talent. They have way more experience than the Oilers Blue Liners. Edmonton's hope will probably be just to outscore the Knights, although turnovers could always be a key. Those in Canada say if they have to turn to former Knight goalie Calvin Pickard, they are in trouble. Stuart Skinner has been the Oilers' go-to guy, but how about Adin Hill? This guy's been phenomenal in the last 3 games of the playoffs against the Minnesota Wild, so we'll see what happens. They drop the puck just after 6:30, and the Vegas Golden Knights are favored here in Game 1. Reporting from Toshiba Plaza, I'm Chris Matthews, 8 Sports Now.
Ooh, the Fortress is going to be loud tonight. We're going to check back in with Chris again at 6 o'clock. Meantime, road closures to look out for starting tonight. According to NDOT, the auxiliary lane of the southbound lanes of the I-15, those are going to be closed, but this south from Warm Springs out to Blue Diamond, that's going to start at 8 o'clock. It's going to reopen at 5 in the morning. The road closure will continue the rest of the month, though, until May 19th.
The driver accused of killing Arbor View High School senior broke down in tears as a judge kept his bail at $500,000.
Now, police say 37-year-old Keenan Jackson was more than 3 times the legal limit when he struck 18-year-old Mackenzie Scott last Friday. Now, Scott was crossing the street, ironically enough, to pick up her cap and gown. She was going to be graduating. Her family brought her photo to court there. District Attorney Steve Wolfson says our state's DUI laws must change.
What we're doing isn't working. We have to get the message out. We have to get the message out in a strong way to try and make people think twice before they get behind the wheel of a vehicle after consuming alcohol, prescription drugs, or illegal drugs.
We have reported on several measures, in fact, that are in the legislature right now to make these sentences in these DUI cases harsher. Now, Jackson remains in custody, does not have his next court date, we are told, until later this month.
Police are continuing to search for the driver that killed 1 person in a hit-and-run crash in Summerlin. It happened Monday night just after 8:30 right near Town Center in Charleston. Police telling 8 News Now a 64-year-old man was found unresponsive in that area. The driver did not stay at the scene of the crash. Police say the man was hit by a commercial truck while he crossed a private driveway. If you have any information, please call police or Crime Stoppers. That number right there, lower left on your television screen. Well, this weekend we will honor our friend and our colleague, Polly Gonzalez.
She died 20 years ago in a crash with her young daughters in the car on her way to Death Valley. Her daughters survived, though. But to celebrate her life, a permanent plaque will now be installed at the Northwest Valley Park, named in her honor. We're having that dedication on Saturday. There's going to be a performance from the YMCA cheer team and some other activities for the family. We'll also have a tour of our 8 News Now live truck. If you've never seen that, it's kind of fun. So we hope you'll join us Saturday morning.
Live, local, now.
West Side. Metro Police take on the Las Vegas Fire Department this weekend. It's at Bishop Gorman High School Saturday at 7. Admission for this charity football game is free. Henderson. Take part in embracing incredible art this weekend at the Art Festival of Henderson happening on Water Street. There will be all kinds of local art, crafts, and music. North Las Vegas. Celebrate Asian American Pacific Islanders Month this weekend. The Free Festival has activities for the whole family. It's at Aliante Nature Discovery Park from 10 until 2.
And Henderson celebrating the grand opening of its 13th fire station tomorrow morning at 10. Fire Station 92 is going to serve West Henderson along with the Inspirada community. Tours available with the chance to meet some of the crews after the ceremony in the morning. The new facility adding emergency coverage and training space as the city of Henderson in that particular pocket really continues to grow. Still ahead here at 5, the Nevada legislature passing a bill for sanctioned sports. We will tell you what this means for athletics in our state.
Plus e-bike regulations, what they'll be doing, what they won't do for our state. You're watching 8 News Now at 5. We're live, local, now.